Hello everyone, welcome back on my YouTube channel. Today it's a Black Saturday. So we have lost one of our famous and good pastors in Nigeria. It's a Black Friday. This pastor is known by a lot of people, famous because he had like 3 million followers on Facebook and 1 million followers on YouTube, and his channel was the most followed channel on YouTube, both even on social media. But let me first give you just small history of him before he died. TB Joshua, his real name were called Temitope Balogun Joshua, well known as Prophet TB Joshua. He was born on June 12, 1963. He was a Nigerian pastor. He was the founder of the Synagogue Church of All Nations, a Christian megachurch that runs the Emmanuel television station from Lagos. TB Joshua was known for his popular across Africa and Latin America, and his social media presence with like 3,000.5 million fans on Facebook. His YouTube channel Emmanuel TV had over 1 million YouTubers before they got what he was banned on YouTube, and his YouTube was most of the viewed Christian ministry of the platform before it was suspended. Because we know YouTube suspended his channel. We didn't know the reason, but that's what happened. He was described as the Oprah of evangelists and YouTube most popular pastor. He was awarded a virus condolences, notable receiving the officer of the Order of the Federal Republic by the Nigerian government in 2008, and being voted the Yoruba Man of the Decade by the Pan-Yoruba media outlet Irohin-Odua. This TB Joshua is a Yoruba man but from Nigeria. He was called one of the African 50 most influential people by the Pan-African magazine, the Africa Report, the New African magazine. As of the 2021, as of 2011, according to the Forbes, Joshua was the Nigerian third-richest pastor, although they claimed about it that he was not the third. He was known to be a controversial and was even blacklisted by the government of the Cameroon, that he cannot be the third, to be the richest Nigerian pastor in all the world. They started to say no. His biography, according to Joshua official biography, unusual circumstances surrounded his birth. He said that he spent 15 months in his mother's womb. To be like most women, they produce at 12 months, 9 months, but for him, he stayed in 15 months in his mother's womb and narrowly avoided death after a quarrel explosion near his house sent a rock through its roof just 7 days after his birth. It is also alleged that Joshua's birth was prophesied 100 years. Are you getting it? His birth was prophesied before he came to this world. He was prophesied 100 years. Joshua, known as Balogun Francis, attended St. Stephen Angelic Primary School in Arigidi, Akoko, Nigeria between 1971 and 1977, but failed to complete 1 year of secondary school education. In school, he was known as a small pastor because of his love for the Bible. He worked in a various casual jobs after his school had ended, including carrying chicken waste at a poultry farm. He organized Bible studies for a local children and attended evening schools during the period, but was threatened due to the train breakdown, and he left stranded en route of the military academy. Let us talk about his church, the Synagogue Church of Nation, because he was the founder of it. TB Joshua wrote that his heavenly vision, he had received divine anointing and a covenant from God to start his ministry. Following Joshua's founded the ministry of organization, the Synagogue Church of All Nations. According to the organization, more than 1,500 people attend its weekly Sunday service. Visitors from outside Nigeria are accommodated in the accommodation blocks constructed at the church here. The Guardians reported that SCOAN Synagogue Church of All Nations, though it is called SCOAN in short form, attracts more weekly attendance than the combined number of visitors of the backing places and the tour of London, because it had tours of London and this time. SCOAN's popular service have also resulted into enormous sales both for local business hoteliers, to people who visit hotels around, because most people used to come from traveling from different countries to come to do what? To be prayed for sickness, searching for healing, what and what. Despite Joshua's popularity, the church only has a branch in Ghana. It only had only one branch in Ghana. Joshua started it. It is not yet time for him to have branches worldwide, as it will be too much of the character, because most people used to be like faking miracle, doing this and this, and they were tarnishing TB Joshua's name. Then he decided, say no branch again in any what and what. The SCOAN has been described as Nigerian biggest tourist attraction and the most visited destination by the religious tourists in West Africa, with thousands of foreigners flocking to attend the church's weekly services. Figures released by the National Immigration Service indicated that 6 out of every 10 foreigners coming into Nigeria are born for the SCOAN, a fact discussed in Zimbabwe Parliament when addressing the economic potential of religious tourists. This day newspaper reported that about 2 million local and inbound tourists visit the SCOAN annually. The church popularity has led to an increase in flight routes to Lagos from several African countries in 2013. Potential relocation of Israel. Joshua contributed to Nigerian religious tourism was highlighted when the electric hinted at the possibility of relocating his ministry to Israel during Sunday service. The announcement provide controversy, with several prominent Nigerian arguing him to remain in the country, citing the economic setback Nigerian would likely experience through potential relocation. Now let us talk about for his healing and miracles he did to people. SCOAN claimed regular occurrence of divine miracle. Several hundred Nigerians and international visitors from the SCOAN each week to register for the prayer line, where the visitors are prayed over by Joshua. SCOAN was published numerous videos claiming to document the healing of incredible disability and illness such as HIV, AIDS, blindness, and open wounds. Spiritual healing at the SCOAN has been the subject of several media reports, including a mention in Time magazine and Associated Press interview, and the article by Foreign Policy detailing the tendency of Nigeria to seek spiritual help due to insufficient medical facility. A huge debate was stirred within Nigeria when the father of abducted schoolgirl Ese Oruru stated his intention to take his daughter to TB Joshua for prayer following her release. Similarly, a linked report stating that intention of Nigeria embattled former Petroleum Minister Dyson Alison Maduke to visit Joshua for spiritual support in her battle against breast cancer. Yeah, let us now talk about his traveling out the country. TV Joshua traveled to Korea, Singapore, Indonesia, Australia, Colombia, Mexico, Peru to hold crusades. He also visited Israel to receive a humanitarian award from Zaka and visited the biblical site. His miracle crusade in Cali, Colombia in July 2014 was allegedly attended by 100,000 people and held in Estadio Olímpico Pascual Guerrero. Paulo. He traveled to the iconic Estadio Ezequiel in Mexico, which was allegedly attended by 200,000 people over 2 days in May 2015. Joshua's 2 days visit in Estadio Monumental in Lima, Peru attracted nearly 100,000 people in September 2016, making headline in the local Peruvian media. In August 2017, Joshua held a crusade in Peru at Estadio Defensor del Chaco. His visit caused a media storm when the Peruvian parliament approved that the televangelist be awarded with the National Order of Merit, the country's highest honor usually reserved only for its own citizens. Testimonies from those who alleged they were healed from Joshua's prayer at the crusade made headline in local media. Nazareth in June 2019, Joshua held a 2-day event in the apathetic of Mount Prescribed in Nazareth, Israel, the historic hometown of Jesus Christ. The event was the subject of the intense media insecurity. Local religious officials told their followers to boycott the event, and several small protests were held, calling for its cancellation. However, an estimated 1,500 people traveled from over 15 nations to attend the event, significantly boosting local tourism. His claim prophetess SCOAN claimed that Joshua has successfully predicted events in the lives of individuals who attend his church service, as well as worldwide events including a purported prophecy of Michael Jackson's death and the outcome of the African Cup of the Nation final matches, which were won by Zambia and Nigeria respectively. He has been voted by the Republic among the most famous prophecy. His prophecy about the impending death of an African president was widely reported in African press. Joshua followers believe the prophecies concerned the former president of Malawi, Bingu wa Mutharika, who died in 2021 aged 78. False rumors spread using Joshua's name are known to have caused widespread panic in community, affecting sporting events, music concerts, and led people to stop using social media. With Hamza al-Mustang, the chief security officer of former Nigerian President Sani Abacha, was released after 11 years of the imprisonment. His first port of call was to Joshua's church in acknowledgement of prophecy the cleric alleged gave him when Abacha was still in power. Critics argue that Joshua's predictions are too vague. Allegedly, SCOAN released a video claiming that TB Joshua predicted that the Malaysia Airlines MIC event. The prophet received a lot of attention on social media, and its accompanying YouTube video amassed over 1 million viewers. For more information about TB Joshua, I'll be putting all of them in my description box. You can go and read them through. God bless you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on this video. Stay safe.